So I already started to open this up, but we got a little bag from Vendetta. A little goodie I won the other night on that video of his. Honestly, thank you again, man. I can't even believe I won that. That's like, I know there wasn't like a ton of people in, but I usually don't win things, especially free gold. That on. Little Vendetta sticker. It's my first sticker from anyone. Got a couple Clash picks, but now I've got my Vendetta sticker. Go with all my gear. That's what we got there. Can see some gemmy bits right through the bag here. No gold, no visible gold yet. So yeah, it's his half-gram guaranteed gold Superstition Mountain Edition, 10 ounces of Paydirt. And we'll be cracking that open and panning that out for sure. However, I'm losing light today, so we're actually gonna pick this up tomorrow. So until then, whoop. So after we classify this here, gonna take a little close-up look, see if we see any specks of gold popping out. I could see a couple, but here we go. This is in the smaller classification, the minus kitchen strainer. See a little chunker there. Gonna take the magnetics out now. Just got a little piece of plastic baggie wrapped around a neodymium magnet, and just keep going over it a few times. Make sure you're not grabbing any gold. It's dry, so I wasn't too worried. Not a lot of magnetics in this overall. The small size had a bit, the big one had a few rocks, and this is all of the magnetics all together, so not that much for the size of the bag, I felt like. So starting with just a bit of the minus kitchen strainer here, we're gonna give this a bit of a wash. And that is some milkiness. Look at that. It's clumping up in the bottom there, still a bit dry. And give it a bit more of a wash here. So I went ahead and added a couple more spoons of that in. And now it's real messy. But I figured, you know what, if I'm just washing dirt, I might as well wash more of it at once. So, hucked a bunch in there and gave it a few washes, and you can see after even the third wash here, it is still pretty milky. I was using a bucket on the side for the first 2 washes or so, and trying to keep my water clear there, but I gave up after a few times, seeing that it was still so milky. So we're gonna give it a quick spin back, kind of doing a fast one here, not that delicate. Just see what we're looking for in the finer mesh here. And that's not looking too bad. This is sped up a bit. I don't move that fast or the water would be splashing around a good bit. But you can start to see the gold peeking out through there. It is not bad for a free bag of gold, I'll tell you what. And I'll definitely be giving this a couple more washbacks just to be sure. But you know what? Didn't really see anything escaping that I noticed, and we'll definitely go over it one more time. But here's what we got. Got that little lead silver looking piece right in the middle there, but other than that, some nice, pretty gold. I love the unique character of every piece when you get this close. So yeah, I feel like that was not very bad for what we were seeing in the minus kitchen strainer. And being that this is a 1/2 gram, I'm definitely expecting to kind of find a few pieces in this plus kitchen strainer size, because I don't feel like that seemed like a 1/2 gram. I'm very new to this, but I feel like it was just a touch under, and that maybe we should expect to see a good 2 or 3 little pickers in here. I feel like I saw one shaking through it, but honestly, this dirt was so dirty, it was kind of hard to tell with all that chocolatiness in there. So a little something I've noticed through panning some of these pay dirts at home is something about the way I'm holding my pen and shaking it here. Everything's actually settling to the front left, not in the center. And as I've been panning back my concentrates, I keep noticing this, that you'll see it here. The gold is showing up in the top left rather than the middle section where you would think it would settle to. Now, this might just be the way I'm slightly tipping my pen a little down and left, I'm not sure, but you can see, look at that right there. There's the gold. And as we pan it back a little more, there's going to be a few more pieces. I guess that's in the center. That was down in center there, but I've noticed it, and I panned this out a few times just for fun. After I sucked up the pieces, I ended up putting them back in there and pulling some of the dirt out of my bucket, and played with this a few times just to get the hand for panning, and yeah, I just kept noticing my gold kind of seems to lean to the left. But most definitely, as we expected, there's some more pieces there. Not a bad amount of gold in that plus kitchen strainer size. Not bad at all. So let's suck it on up, add it to the snuffer, and I'll repan this a couple times, double check for any more pieces I missed, and we'll go from there. I learned this nice little swirling trick from watching other YouTubers, but you know, swirl it, flip it real quick in your pan, give it a couple good taps to help knock that gold down to the bottom, and then lift away and your gold comes out all pretty much right there, and you're not worrying about constantly sucking up, tapping out, and cleaning out your bottle. Always check it again, of course, but I found this works much better than my traditional dumping method. So overall, not a bad haul. We know we're looking at about a 1/2 gram. So let's get this dried up, cleaned up. Check out a little bit of pyrite, something there. I don't know, it looks like some sort of ore that's not gold, but this little bronzy copper bit or something. And there's a piece of lead there. This little monster. Beautiful gold. Just look at that. So wonderful. Anyone can do this. Just buy some pay dirt, get a cheap one to start for fun. You know, if you can't get out and go to the mountains, even if you can, this is pretty much guaranteed more gold than you're going to find as a new prospector in the mountains, unless you were just the luckiest person in the world. That being said, nothing beats being out in nature, and honestly, that's what I'm all about, is just being out in Mother Nature, and I love it. Well, anyway, this right here is my new favorite piece. Little scorpion looking guy. It's awesome. I might have to put it in a little keepsake jar all on its own. I do love scorpions. I used to have some pet scorpions. So yeah, a little way up. We got, looks like 0.52. Definitely not complaining. Heck, I would have taken 0.05. It was free gold, thanks to Vendetta Prospecting. What a guy. Love your channel. Love watching your live streams. Love watching how you interact with your kiddos, and they're just so into the gold. It is great. But yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I've got more and better quality content coming out all the time. Working on my editing skills and definitely taking feedback, so throw it my way if you want to see something. Let me know.